Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Stellaris. Sorry about kind of the abrupt ending and kind of frantic beginning to this episode because I didn't realize how long I had been recording for when I kind of ended the episode there. I have been recording for far too long, and I hopefully am gonna have enough time to get at least a 30 to 40 minute episode out for you guys. If all else fails, I can just sort of, fudge around the beginning and ending a bit for these episodes, so that way they even out more. But as it stands right now, we are currently at war with the Dar. In fact, we're actually kind of having a weird double war going on here because the Union of Berylthana is also at war with the Dar Star Union, and they unfortunately are making it so one of our claims is unable to be made, so we're gonna have to just hope that we could, like, force status quo on them after a while. Which shouldn't be too hard, though the current situation of our fleets currently being trapped in their home system due to the fact that they have a planet that is currently has a bunch of FTL inhibitors on it that we kind of came in and now we're stuck here. So hopefully none of them decide to try and kill us while we're there, but we also need to get our ships freed. Honestly, I'm tempted to just send these guys out and have them, like, rampage through the... Oh, hey, apparently this guy has a skill. Yeah, sure, you can do that. Yes, as we are getting ourselves sort of figured out. In fact, don't we have, if I go to fleet management, battleships we can now do? Yes, we do have battleships. Alright. And fairly soon we should actually have, well, okay, in like 140 months we'll have Titans, which may be when we decide to have our fleets be truly, that's the wrong thing, upgraded. Right, so I'm just going to hit reinforce all on these and see what all happens. We should, in theory, be able to get things kind of moving along. However, our armies are slowly making their way to Alright, we're gonna move. Okay, we need to, like, claim the systems in a path to make sure they don't do anything. What is in this system? Oh, that thing. Nice. Very descriptive. That thing. There are a lot of homeless people on this planet. Well, it's a penal world, so I don't care. Right, so... I think we have very much succeeded in our goal of stomping on Dar in order to stop them from causing too many problems. I think probably once this war is finally over, which depending on how much more yeah, like, honestly, I'm tempted to just send these guys out to, like, go run amok and, actually, yeah, let's do that real quick. You guys, go out and wreak havoc upon the, we'll have to probably, yeah, they basically have a, Star Citadel, basically, in, like, every system in this section. They may have them in, like, lots of places, actually. Wow, game isn't even, like, friggin' mentioning it. Alright, so can we actually leave this system now? Ooh! Ancient Rivals. Return of a Capivad. I hope that's how I was pronouncing it last episode. To the galactic scene has not gone unnoticed by the other fallen empires present in our galaxy. The Corinth in particular appeared most agitated by the news. It seems that these two proud nations are ancient rivals, and though the reasons for their rivalry has long since faded to history, the sudden reawakening of the Zealots have inflamed old animosities and triggered a counter-reaction. The Corinth directors have roused themselves from their slumber to face their old rivals, with the whole galaxy as their battleground. Okay. Okay. The ancient tomb. The final chamber. After a grueling search, the last key was discovered as a minuscule button hidden in one of the carved alien glyphs. In this final chamber, a gigantic throne holds a sizable humanoid figure slumped in motionless form. A strong odor hints at the decayed state of the being's body. Some glyphs at the bottom of the throne read, Zarklon, at your service. The body is too far gone to be moved, but the head is surprisingly well preserved given its age. Not wanting to leave empty-handed, some archaeologists use a laser cutter to remove the head. Alright. We have the head of Zarklon. And apparently we are receiving a transmission from one of the fallen empires. It is indeed true. A mere machine has discovered the legendary tomb of Zarklon. When the augurs first relayed this news, I found it hard to believe, but now I understand that you possess the prophet's head. We do not question the will of the great Zarklon. Your kind is the rightful holder of his blessing. According to the ancient scriptures, any unsettled holy worlds near our territory are yours to manage as you see fit. Many devout pilgrims on Celestial Throne would greatly be honored to fight for this sacred cause. In transmission, we now have the head of Zarklon. So basically, for 10 years, we get more spiritualist expertise. We can settle on holy worlds, but also we can summon a fleet of holy fallen empire fleets. You know what? Zarklon wills it. Very good. Where did those spawn? They spawned here. That's a 15k fleet for free. Nice. With jump drives. Nice. We are currently dealing with the... Yep, Dar is currently getting stomped on by our...
Heretic fleet engaged.
Our droids. Very good. Right, that's them dealt with. Very good. Right, I have apparently... I apparently need to go. Well, hang on. Yeah, so, hold on. I'm gonna have to, because of how long the last recording session went, I'm gonna have to break this one into multiple parts. Yay! That's always fun. However, we should be able to, get that sorted out. So yeah, I'm gonna call this a break here, but, I have seen a bunch of people pull into the driveway, and so we're going to, you know, the house is about to get kind of noisy, so, I'm gonna have to sort of stop recording, unless, you guys want a bunch of background noise interrupting me. So... yeah, I'm going to, stop for recording. Actually, well, first I'm going to pause the game. I'm going to stop for recording, and we'll be back, probably tomorrow, when I will be recording the rest of this, plus all the other, week's content. So, yeah. I'll see you in the next second or two. And we are back. Okay, so, sorry if you hear, like, a little bit of background noise. I currently have a fan blowing on me. I just got out of a shower, so I know, I'm not a real gamer. I take showers on occasion. But I'm just using that to help dry me off while I sit here fully clothed. You know, I am using that to help my hair dry off a bit faster, because, you know, it's relatively humid out. So occasionally my hair gets a little... soggy even after I get out of a shower towel off. Anyways, what were we doing? Because for you it's been a few seconds, and for me it's been over a day. Hopefully I'm gonna get the rest of this week's stuff edited, at least recorded within the next few hours. So that way I can have that ready for you all, and I can focus on other things later in the week, like getting community college stuff sorted out. Because, yeah. But yeah, currently, right, we're mopping up our war with Dar. I distinctly recall that we're doing that. We are the fallen empires are waking up and doing stuff. The yeah, mostly we're just kind of waiting to see what happens next. I'm gonna unpause, and we're just gonna. Oh, apparently we lost Casus Belli against the Favarian cartels. Did we actually manage to shut down all of their
Engaged.
I think we did. All right. Managed to shut down all of our branch offices, which is nice because it means then we don't have to worry about going out and causing problems. I wonder, can I steal this territory from them, even if I the hive mind, if I don't, if I take it from the Bavarians while they're occupying it? That could be a thing. In fact, where are some of their things? I almost want to see what's, like, there's a fleet there that's just kind of sitting there. It's a 2K fleet just sitting there. You know what? You. Since you don't have a whole lot else going on, how about you go and kick the shit out of them real quick? Right. Unax's Rest can stand to have some upgrades done. I'm just gonna blanket upgrade everything. Do they have any unique things that we can do here?
The apostates are after our
We do.
spaceport.
Hold on.
Heretic fleet engaged.
Council
Oh.
agenda ready.
Spaceport martyred.
Hang on, where'd these guys come from? It doesn't matter.
Military station martyred.
Hang on. Let's, deal with that before they cause too many issues. Because that is a... Yep, alright. Yeah, they're not going to be able to do anything to... They're not going to take the station, at least, before they, Yep. Alright. And they are being dealt with. Very good. Alright. Alright. I really should get a science vessel here and, like, start doing something with that. Perhaps. Something to think about, at least.
Spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Apparently leave. Ah, yes, Paradise Domes have been dealt with. Ascension Theory. Hey, I've been kind of waiting on that, because then we can get our final Ascension
The
perk.
apostates are after our spaceport.
Wonder where that is. Getting military buildup. Where are we currently having problems with hostile fleets? Not sure, actually, because apparently it's already been dealt with. Interesting. How much longer is it going to take for them to decide that fighting us isn't worth it? Especially with a war in heaven brewing. Who knows? Let's get... Who can we get that's like, okay, you know what, you're an official, you can govern this. There. Enjoy. There, we don't have an idle leader. Happy now? And, let's get some more housing districts taken care of. Democratic Unit of Burial. Oh, wait, these guys, the ones that I'm currently obliterating. Okay, yeah, sure, you can have that. Alright. In fact, I'm gonna, like, double check these guys. That is a drone expansion hub. Those guys are probably gonna cause trouble when we, eventually take over this. Oop. Something just happened. Oh, their war ended. Whoa, okay, the game did not like that. Right. We have the war in heaven. Yeah, game did not like that happening for a second. Ever since the awakening of the Caphivid and their ancient Corinth rivals, the two giants have been at odds, skirmishing and jockeying for influence, probing each other's might. This has resulted in a series of increasingly tense confrontations, finally erupting into an open battle between a Capivan fleet and their Corinth counterparts in a remote system. The conflict has now escalated into full-blown war between the Capivan zealots and the Corinth directors. Each side has sent a representative to the younger races, promising great rewards for those who join them in their war, and terrible punishments for those who choose to stand against them. Choosing either side in this conflict will mean giving up our independence, but remaining neutral may be even more dangerous unless we can find other neutral empires to stand by our side. And you know what? We will not take sides. This is not our fight. Oh, and apparently we have Lynch forged relay links between who? Ah, the Union of Baranthala. Okay, so our neighbors, our home worlds are now linked through space roads. Nice. All right. Well, we'll have to see how things go. Oh, do we need to like? Hang on. Did the war just end? Accomplish war goals. Planets. Yeah, these guys... Ah. The League of Non-Aligned Powers. Not all the younger races choose to join with either side in the war raging between the Elder Empires. Some, like ourselves, have remained neutral, but are facing a prospect of facing the Elder Menace alone if a war should come their way. The Shapan Confederation has boldly taken the initiative, declaring their a League of Non-Aligned Powers. Ooh. Joining this league would mean almost certainly a war between the Awakened Empires, but at least it would have allies stand by our side instead of facing them alone. Considering what is on our doorstep. Here's the thing. The spiritualists like us. These guys are neutral to us. In fact, yeah, we look. They're imperious, but they're at least, not hostile. You know what? No. We have stood alone under the God Empress now for centuries. I see no reason that we will stop now. No. We are on our own. Right. Now... Why can I not? Why am I currently neutral with these guys? They're no longer part of the Federation that I'm at war with. That would do it. They got kicked out of it somehow. Why did they get kicked out? Are they currently, like, vassalized to somebody? No. They're just on their own now. Alright, well.
The crusade of the righteous
regroup.
begins.
Oh, right. That just sent all of our people back. Right. Send our fleets back to deal with, Dar, I do not think is coming back anytime soon. So, let's get that, and let's get our armies, regrouped in their, Ooh, okay, hang on.
Incoming transmission.
Apparently, these guys want a migration treaty. Sure, you can have a migration treaty. You guys need to go there. Alright, Vakane has joined the non-aligned powers. Ooh. Okay, this may get kind of sketchy over the course of... You see, they're arrogant, but... Oh, we can't even, like... improve relations with them. Sure, we'll give you what you need in order to fight back, but... Our way home may be blocked slightly. What are the Corinth up to? I mean, they're both neutral to us right now. They may decide to just kind of live and let live. So long as we don't show too much favor towards either one of them. They will appear in like about another few months. Okay. We can work on getting them kind of... Alright, those guys are gonna come there. I have to get our stuff moved out. Let's get the pilgrims moved to like here. In fact, we're gonna move like everything. I'm not too concerned about the Bavarians at this point. I don't think they're gonna be able to do much to us. However, the fact that our our relays are going to be as probably needed in this as far as they are, we may need to get ourselves kind of figured out, because if they...
Station engaged.
Ah, very good. Alright. Okay, that is... That's fine. Okay. Trade agreement. Yeah, sure, you can have a trade agreement. See, my concern is if they block our people... Our troops may get cut off from where...
One of our stations is beset by enemies.
Where? Where is one of our stations being beset by enemies? I'm not actually sure. Yeah, so... Alright. Well, hang on. Move that, and then... Move to there. Alright. Where is... Okay, this fleet is basically ready to go again. In fact, I think this is actually their normal base. Alright, so... I don't know what these guys did to piss off the spiritualists, but to be fair, they should be chill with us, given how...
After our spaceport.
Given how, of course, we are... Okay, settle status quo. Systems not currently... Jabba... Okay, so, hang on. Systems not under... Yeah, no, we have Job F. I'm very confused. Berga... Marinda... Hang on, do they have, like, a... No. I am so confused as to... why they're, like... Oh, you know what it is?
Transmission.
What do you guys want? What do you have? No, that is not worth it even slightly. You can have... Sure, we're governing FX attraction. That works. Yeah, I'm not sure what all is actually being attacked, but maybe we should... Alright. Alright, and then you go to... Right, because I doubt these guys are going to be able to... Yeah, no, they're not going to be able to stop us. Alright, are these guys currently hostile? Oh, they are, kind of. What on earth is going on here?
Heretic fleet engaged.
Oh, you know... Actually, what the hell is going on here? I am honestly not sure.
Spaceport.
What is currently happening that's, like, causing these guys to...
One of our stations is beset by enemies.
I'm not sure what's happening here.
Incoming transmission.
Okay, well, Wincourt is being dealt with. Where are our armies? Start landing troops. Yep, come on, get our armies in. Start landing troops. Land armies, because I doubt these guys have... No, they do not have very strong armies here right now. Alright. Surface... Let's just deal with, And we're gonna have... a... Chilean Industries and Alloy Industries. There we go. Apparently there are blockers on this planet? No, quicksand basin apparently. Alright. Alright, unpause.
Heretic fleet engaged.
We are living in interesting times, it seems. Yeah, we're like losing one energy credit a month.
The apostates are after our spaceport.
Where are they? Oh, okay. Alright, we're slowly getting that taken care of. These guys will take status quo right away. Though, to be fair, I want the whole shebang there. Alright. You know what, since you're not really doing a whole lot, you can go upgrade yourself. It's been a while since we've upgraded our fleets. We probably have quite a bit of tech that we can bolt onto these. Alright, War in Heaven is going about how you'd expect. Slightly concerned by the sheer amount of, Oh, well, that's just overkill, man. You don't need to do that. Right.
Heretic fleet engaged. One of our stations is beset by enemies.
So, the
apostates are after our spaceport.
Alright,
Our champions are making planetfall. May the spirits protect them.
Okay, we don't need Zarklon's pilgrims, but we do need... Okay.
Blockers cleared. Our champions have secured a heathen planet. The apostates are after our spaceport.
Alright. Oh, hey, these guys, like, have already taken this.
Heretic fleet engaged.
Do I not have claims on these?
The apostates are after our spaceport.
No, I do. I want to, like, take some of that. Because I want, you know, one of these. Alright. They are like... systems... I kind of want to just smash them upside the head real quick. In fact, I might just go do that.
Council agenda available.
There's like a station of theirs that I can
Our champions are making
beat up.
planetfall. May the spirits protect them. The apostates are after our spaceport.
Alright. Landed on in the Wincourt system. Yeah, they're not going to be able to do much to that. Leader can upgrade. Yep. Just take more ship's weapons damage, please. Man. Apparently we're getting dark matter from somewhere, which I'm not entirely sure how. Though that would be good, because we can start getting dark matter technology. Alright. Keep sending in the robot armies. Are any other planets we need to take in this system? Nope. Doesn't look like it. Unoccupied systems, Winkwort.
Our champions have secured a heathen planet. The apostates are after our spaceport.
So, hang on. We have Winkwort, yeah? Yeah. So, we go to here. Not unoccupied claims, Winkwort. What do you mean Winkwort is unoccupied? I own Winkwort. Oh, hang on. Yeah, they're not going to be able to stop this. Alright. Alright. Winkwort system should be ours. And then we can end this war basically as soon as it starts, and then we need to get all of our... Get all of our stuff together.
Our champions have secured a heathen planet.
So you have been judged and found wanting. Excellent. Well, that's ours now.
The apostates are after our spaceport.
Right. Barren world, potentially habitable. It's a Zen world. What on Earth? Terraforming candidate. Ah, that's why. Alright. Winkwort, we are going to turn you into a ancient rampart. What on earth does this do? Alright. Target uplink computer. I want a gun battery. I want a torpedo battery. I want a hangar bay. And I want to upgrade this to a higher tier. Let's send this fleet... Actually, let's get this fleet upgraded. Right, what do we do with this? Management. Is there anything of note on this planet that we should maybe know about? Besides, like, a need to demolish, like, everything? No, Yeah, these AI-governed planets usually aren't very good. We can maybe turn this into a... No. Replace this with a... Just make another civilian industry. Honestly, having this be a... No, hang on. I need to demolish this. There we go. Upgrade that. Place this with a resource silo. Demolish this. Okay, and we need... Alright. Get that dealt with. You wanna stay there? Yeah, sure. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna settle the status quo on this. Because that's probably gonna be a... yeah, institutes increased benefits. It doesn't matter that much. Are these guys going to accept the sue for peace? I'll take that as a yes. We will accept this for now. Very good. Right. Now to get all of this managed, but When we get all of this done, we're going to do that. We're going to reinforce all of our ships. We're just going to get this all built up, and then I am going to take some time, possibly next episode, we are going to see about getting all the territory we just acquired set up. And from there, we're probably going to quite simply... no, we want that one. What we don't want is this one. We want... Nope. Cancel. We want this one. There we go. But no, what we're probably going to do is we're going to see about getting this place slowly worked at. And hopefully we can get our territory under control before something happens on the galactic scale that causes a massive upheaval. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, as probably disjointed as it was with the break in the middle. But until then, we are going to call it an episode. You know, you'd think after like almost 30 episodes of this, I would be better at doing these outros, but I guess not. Take care, Internet. Take care.